Hey everyone, welcome to the episode of That's All Funny. Episode number, I don't know where we're at. 694. 694. That's, I'm trying to turn off the music. The fuck's the music at? Where the fuck? Play that fucking track. Nah, we're here. It's another day, another dollar. Uh, Trying to enjoy it, but whatever. It's Monday. The lighting's weird. Let me see how I get the, nope, nope, nope. Can't get the lighting good. Not that it's ever good. No, let's just stick with that. Hey, everyone. It's another day. It's a Monday. It feels like a Monday. We're doing it. Trying to enjoy the fruits of our labor, the wombs of our work. I don't know. I feel a little static here. I don't know where that's going from either. I don't know where my producer's at. I gave him the day off, so we're just here. We're chilling. Uh, like I said, nothing else has been going on. Just been waking up with. If I sleep in my bed, I either have rowdy back pain, or if I sleep on the couch, I have rowdy dry mouth. So it just depends on what evil I want and which one is less. But it's always worth it. I feel like sleeping on the couch is better. I'd rather wake up with dry mouth and just go and take little sips of water to accommodate to that, or some of my Celsius energy drink. I got it here because I'm a fucking sick man. Oh yeah, I'm a sick man. Ooh, I'm a sick man. I'm a sick man. Do 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 do. I'm a sick man. Do 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 do. Um, it's all right though. Makes my piss look really orange or really yellow, but I think that's a good thing, right? Or a bad thing? I forget. But let's look at the news. There's a little bit of news here, Twitter news. Let's see here. Breaking: Donald Trump is set to make his return to the X platform today. Actually, he will host an interview. He will host an interview with Elon Musk on his account. The space is scheduled to begin at 8 p.m. ET, and that's pretty rowdy that Donald Trump's coming back to Twitter. He's been gone for, I don't know, quite a bit, quite a few years. So for him to come back and come to the biggest free speech platform, no, I don't know. He's I don't know. He's been kind of weird ever since he got almost shot at. Like, he's been cool, right? But then he announced his like VP, and everything's gotten care to say weird, But that Vance doesn't seem like a bad guy, but all vice president picks are just like empty NPCs. They just don't really. I don't think they really matter. Who cares who the vice president was? Like, look at how we have Biden, who was the vice president of fucking what's his name, Obama, and he doesn't matter. And then now we're getting the vice president of his, which is Kamala, whatever. She's not really mattering. So like, I don't know if vice presidents like even matter. Like, who really cares? I don't know if there's been a good vice president that's really done a lot or done enough or done anything. Maybe the one that got picked after Kennedy got shot at, but that was kind of forced, and that was the same thing they were probably trying to do with Trump. In the other timeline when he didn't make it, and Biden was going to win easily, because he had no one to run against. But that's the timeline we're living in now with shit like that. So I look forward to this interview. I look forward to him being back on Twitter, Trump, if he does come back. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, right? Next year on the news, on Libs of TikTok, which I do like following, even though she likes to dox and treat a lot of people like shit. Secret Service broke into Massachusetts hair salon during a Kamala event. Kamala, they covered the cameras with duct tape and broke inside to use the bathroom. Let other attendees use the bathroom and took candies off the desk. They reportedly left the store unlocked and left the tape on the rest of the day. So it looks like there was an event in Massachusetts, obviously, where Kamala was having an event, and just so people could use the bathroom at this salon that was closed, Secret Service broke into there and let them use the bathroom, and just left it unlocked, left it open, left it broken into, and stole candies off the desk. It's pretty fucked up. It's really fucked up, actually. Like, if you need to use the bathroom, go find a 7-Eleven or something. There's got to be a gas station around there that'll give you. Man, I remember. You remember the good old days where, like, you'd have to use a gas station bathroom, and they'd give you a key with a big old, like, block on it or something, or like a big old something on the key, so you wouldn't just take the key with you, and it get lost, because the fucking gas station bathroom was like sacred, but it wasn't sacred. Like, anybody could use it, but you had to ask for the key. Um, those were the good old days. I miss when the bathrooms were sacred. Now bathrooms you could just break into. There was a bathroom I remember when I was walking. I would walk home from, like, wherever, on my adventures when I was a kid, and around the place where they'd have the Boy Scouts. I remember they had an outside bathroom that I would go and I would use, and that didn't have a lock on it. You could just go and, like, use the bathroom, even though you had a lock where you could lock yourself in there. Nice little window, but man, I liked using that bathroom because it saved me a lot of times every time I couldn't make it home walking, or riding my bike from where I was at, and it was just nice. It was nicer than the bathroom I had in my house, because there was a point in my bathroom where one of them had either rats in it or the other one had a hole in the fucking ceiling, to where if it rained, it would rain on you, and you'd get, like, cold water on your back, and that would suck ass when you were, like, trying to take a shit, and cold rainwater would just run down your back into your ass crack. Like, it was not a comfortable feeling. Not anything I'd want to relive. I'll say that. Like, but now as an adult, maybe I would appreciate it more. Like, I do like cold showers now, or colder ones. So maybe I would appreciate it. Instead of as a kid being like, "Oh, this is the worst." Maybe I'd be like, "It ain't so bad." Especially with ice baths being the new rage and all that. So yeah, I don't know that, but that's that story. uh, in other news, um, YouTuber Norm with an E has been awake on stream for 228 hours straight, trying to break the record for no sleep. So this happened. I don't know if supposedly he did it, or at least he broke his own record of 12 days of no sleep. But I know YouTube kicked him off the platform for doing unhealthy things. This is essentially like torture to yourself. So I know YouTube kicked him off the platform. I think Kick kept him on. That's kind of ironic that Kick didn't kick him off. They kept him on, and so he was able to break his whatever record he set of 12 days of no sleep, which apparently the real world record is I don't know, 18 days or something like that. I don't know the real world record, but I know not sleeping will fuck you up. Like, if you watch any Freddy Krueger movie, it'll fucking tell you that not sleeping will fuck you up. And as soon as you fall asleep, you can die. You can't hide in your dreams. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better shut the door, and all those other things about picking up your crucifix and staying awake, and whatever the last line is. I don't know what the last line is. Freddy's coming again or something. But yeah, I mean, I guess good for him that he beat his thing. And I think they were saying once he beat it, that thing, he was gonna have like a sleep stream where he just slept and healed from his fucking wounds in his brain of not sleeping. So I mean, I'm not gonna watch that. I'm not gonna watch any of this. I'm not gonna I'd rather watch the pedo hunters and all that. That's where I get my ASMR from, not from some guy like struggling to stay awake named Norm. But I've seen weirder shit on YouTube, so good for him. I hope he has met his personal goals, and I hope him nothing but success. Lastly, here from the New York Post, Illinois school worker Vera Liddell gets 9 years for 1.5 million chicken wing heist. And that sounds funny because it is funny. But what's going on here is organized crime, ladies and gentlemen. No, I guess during COVID when they had um school being done at home still, they were ordering wings, this school district wherever this woman worked, and they were supposed to still send out like food lunches to the kids, and this woman would just keep the wings and I don't know, do whatever with them, sell them, take them home, fucking whatever. And she accumulated over the amount of time, which was like 2-3 years, have stolen $1.5 million in chicken wings. And so she's barely pleading guilty to it. She's getting 9 years for it. And yeah, no, it's pretty that's a pretty terrible person to keep food from the children that could have used it, especially during the one of the worst times in American history. Yeah, I don't know if it's the worst time. Maybe, I don't know. COVID and all that shit, right? We always talk about it, the pre-era, post-era, right? But I hope she rots in prison for 9 years or jail or wherever the fuck they're keeping him for taking the wings away from the children. Why don't you ever think of the children? Somebody needs to think of the children. And that's a lot of wings too. That's a lot of wings. No, I don't know. Wings. $1.5 million. That's probably not a lot of wings. That's probably so many cases. Wings are pretty expensive nowadays too, especially with Biden's economy and inflation and all that. And we can't just get our wings from China, source them from China. It's it's terrible. What a terrible we're we're a terrible nation keeping our children from food and not fat and all that. But I'm here, I'm queer, get used to it. No, I'm not queer. I'm everything else. We got our donation links there. Again, if you want to give to the podcast, just scan any one of those and look for us. And just want to say to y'all, that's right. That's so funny, guys. I want to thank you for listening to the podcast. That's so funny. Good morning, we're podcast. We'll just that's so funny. Podcast my buddy Gabe called That's All Kayfabe should come out today. About wrestling. If you like wrestling, just search That's All Kayfabe. I got a podcast with the great Mint Salad called Tits and Areolas, where we talk about a movie we watch, play a little game. It's fun. She's hot on a piece of shit. It works out. That comes out Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, anywhere podcasts are available. And on YouTube, you could find all of these. That's a live show on YouTube, Tits and Areolas with Mint Salad, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. ET on Tuesdays, where we, again, the movie. We talk about a movie. It's fun. Check that out. Check that out on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Lorenzo Ariola. I have all the other video versions of this podcast, other podcasts I do, everything else. Check that out. If you want to hit me up on Twitter and Instagram, I'm at Lorenzo Ariola. If you want t-shirts, print stickers, hit me up. Donations are appreciated, everything like that. If you want to commission some art from the great artist that does all the art for the show, check out at Retro Horror Inc. on Twitter and Instagram. That's at Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram or Twitter. Check that out. Check out the Patreon. Thank you to my Patreon members for subscribing. Patreon.com/@Lorenzo Ariola. Lorenzo Ariola. Thank you so much. Take care. Like it, share. Stay safe. Bye.